afternoon, everybody. I'm Lieutenant Commander Tony Baruso. I'm a 2010 Academy grad, ship driver by trade, but I'm the current recruiting chief in the Academy Admissions Office. So here you can see a picture of the Coast Guard Academy, which is a 103-acre campus in New London, Connecticut, on the bank of the beautiful Thames River. Next slide, please. So first, I'm going to share some information about the Coast Guard itself, since it's a little different from the other armed services. And since it's the service you'll be entering for your 5-year commitment upon completion of your time at the Academy. We are one of the 6 U.S. Armed Services, as you can see there on the slide, but we do reside in the Department of Homeland Security, while the other services reside in the Department of Defense. What that means is we have some pretty significantly different missions and legal authorities than the other services. We're humanitarian focused. We have some unique law enforcement authorities, and we have an everyday tangible impact around the globe, as well as directly in the communities that we serve. So next slide is a short video about the diversity of missions that we're called to do upon graduation. All right, next slide, please. So here we see the Academy's 9 academic majors, along with the Coast Guard's roles and missions as a service. So you can see that we're STEM focused, which is kind of a theme here, but suffice it to say we're consistently ranked in the top engineering programs and most innovative schools in the country and best overall colleges in the region. We have state-of-the-art facilities and unique internships and experiences in every major, and we're also smaller size, which allows for personalized attention and learning from our top-notch faculty. Whichever of those 9 majors you choose, you'll get a Bachelor of Science upon graduation and begin that 5-year service commitment, carrying out all those exciting missions you see on the right-hand side. 85% of those people that graduate will go on to earn graduate degrees that the Coast Guard will pay for, and also 85% of those people will end up staying past their 5-year service commitment. So that's a retention rate that we're proud of, and that reflects the satisfaction that our Coast Guard officers get daily from leading people and carrying out our exciting and rewarding missions. And just a quick fun fact, that picture at the bottom, that ship there is Coast Guard Cutter Mustang. That's a 110-foot patrol boat out of Seward, Alaska, operating with a Coast Guard helicopter doing search and rescue in front of a glacier called Holgate Glacier. I was the captain of that ship for the past 2 years and love being able to have a direct impact on my community, on the state of Alaska, and on the country as a whole. And that's also a testament to how the Coast Guard entrusts significant responsibility in officers from a young age. Immediately upon graduating the Academy, we're preparing you for command opportunities early in your career. Next slide, please. So here's a list of our athletic programs. Again, sensing a theme here, we value athletic programs, physical fitness, and athletes who can make an impact on these programs. So we have varsity, club, and intramural sports. Varsity is primarily at the D3 level. We do have a couple programs that compete at the D1 level, like sailing. We also have a long list of cadet clubs, affinity councils, cultural clubs, and other groups that maximize the strengths of our diverse corps of cadets and everything that they bring to the table. Next slide, please. So leadership and professional development, that's woven throughout every area of your Academy experience for all 4 years. For leadership development, we actually have an on-campus, essentially a leadership think tank called the Institute for Leadership that manages the entire leadership curriculum throughout those 4 years. The Cadet Corps is entrusted with the responsibility of leading itself, which means your responsibilities as a leader increase throughout your time at the Academy. And it's also woven into classroom settings, guest speakers, informal and formal discussions, interactions with your dedicated active duty Coast Guard officers and enlisted members that are assigned to each cadet company, and then most importantly, during your summer experiences. In terms of professional development, that program runs alongside the leadership development program. We use state-of-the-art simulators, training vessels on our own Academy waterfront, and Coast Guard operational experiences to prepare you for your duties upon graduation, and to ensure that you receive professional certification, which you'll get as a licensed 100-ton master upon graduating the Academy. But the most recognizable place where these development programs kind of intersect is aboard America's tall ship, Coast Guard Bark Eagle, which you'll see in this next video here. Next slide, please. All right, next slide, please. So now to the application process, been discussed a little bit previously, but I'll go over it once again. Again, this goes for all service academies. All of our applications are online and similar things are required for each one. So you can send things to multiple academies at the same time. We'll ask you for basic information as well as a series of required personal statements, letters of recommendation, as well as some optional statements and recommendations. There's also the potential for a conditional interview. We all require fitness evaluations. The other academies use the 6-part candidate fitness assessment, or the CFA, but the Coast Guard Academy uses a 3-part physical fitness exam, the PFE, which is a 1.5 mile run, cadence push-ups, and timed sit-ups. The medical process for all academies is run through the DoD Medical Examination Review Board. You've heard about that already. And lastly, the Coast Guard Academy is the only service academy that does not require a congressional nomination. So you'll need to go through that process for all the other academies. And you can also see our general application timeline there on the right. Next slide, please. So what is everybody looking for in our applicants? We all kind of have it in common that we're looking for leaders of character. Leaders of character who show potential to excel as future military officers. So we'll look at your academics to see that you're taking the most challenging courses available, performing well in those courses, and have a STEM foundation to prepare you for baseline courses at each academy that you'll take in your first year. We'll look at your extracurricular activities. We're looking for examples of leadership, commitment to serving, employment, and other opportunities that you're taking for yourself. And then we'll look at your overall fitness, as well as your ability to be involved in athletic or other activities at the academy, whether that be music or otherwise. That should tell you not only what we're looking for, but what areas to focus on in preparation for your application. Next slide, please. So last thing for me, a few action items. First and foremost, please join us in the Coast Guard Academy breakout room during the last hour of the event so we can keep talking and answer your questions. Also, please check out our website and social media. So uscga.edu is our website. You can meet your regional admissions officer there, take a look at our upcoming events, take a virtual tour. Lastly, if you're a high school junior, the application's open for our summer program, Academy Introduction Mission, or AIM, which runs in July. The application closes on 15 April, and that'll give you a realistic experience of what academy life is going to be like. Thanks for being here with us, and I look forward to discussing all these opportunities with you and your parents.